Hey everyone, I'm just going to go over how to play uh, Solo Attorney. It's a single player card game similar to Solitaire. You are taking the role of an attorney that is trying to put some Yakuza members away. Um, the first thing you want to do is shuffle the deck and then create 3 piles of 5 cards. Once those piles are set up, then you want to choose your difficulty. There are 3 different difficulties. Easy, you'll be collecting 1 of each type of evidence. Medium, you need 2 sets of 2, DNA and CCTV. And then the hard difficulty, you're going to need 3 DNA, 2 CCTV, 2 witness testimony, um, 2 shoe impression, or 1 shoe impression, and 1 cell phone. For this, we'll just go with the easy mode where we're trying to put uh, this Yakuza gang member in jail. Once the table is set up and your difficulty is selected, you start drawing cards from this pile. So I'm going to draw a card into my hand, and we'll just zoom in on it. And since you're the prosecution trying to put the gang members in jail, the prosecution cards are what you want. Um, and over here's the type of evidence it is. So this cell phone symbol, it means it's cell phone evidence. If you draw a prosecution card, it just goes straight onto the table. And we have 1 of the 5 pieces of evidence we need. I'll draw the next card. And this is a defense card. It says defense, and this is for footwear impression evidence. And defense cards also go automatically onto the table. It's best to sort it this way. You can put your prosecution on the left and your defense cards on the right. I'll continue drawing. So here we have another defense card for CCTV. And what I'll do is I'm going to stack that here. The way you lose the game is at any point if you have 5 defense cards, then you automatically lose. And the way we win is by collecting 1 of each of these pieces of evidence. So I'll get the next card. Here is a search for evidence card. There's 2 ways to draw from these piles, and one is to discard a search for evidence card, and then you can draw um, from one of the piles. And we drew an objection card. These are good because you can discard an objection card, and this will discard a piece of evidence for the defense. So as soon as I discard that, I can discard a piece of evidence for the defense. I'll go ahead and draw the next card, and I kind of have it set up ahead of time, so you can see we have another defense card. Drawing another defense card, so if they get 2 more and I can't get rid of any, then I just lose. So I have an objection. I'll go ahead and discard that to discard one of the defense's cards. And so here I have a DNA for the prosecution, so that's good. I have 2 of the types of evidence I need. So I have another phone. Since we're looking for specific types of evidence, I'm going to set the 2 next to each other because there's a couple things you can do. You can discard any piece of prosecution evidence at any time you want. So if I discard this, then I can use it as a search for evidence. So discarding this would draw a card from here. I'm not going to do that right now. The other thing you can do is if you have 2 of the same type of evidence, so I have 2 cell phone here, if you discard both of those, and they have to be matching, then you can discard one piece of evidence from the defense. And if you discard two cell phone, you don't have to discard a cell phone evidence from the defense. You could discard footwear impression evidence. So getting rid of two of these can get rid of one of those. I don't want to do that right now because um, I need at least one phone and I'm not really in danger yet. So I'll just continue drawing. Here I have a footwear impression evidence for this is for the defense actually. Whoops. I'll keep going. Here I have a witness for the prosecution. Here I have a CCTV for the prosecution. So as we can see, I'm getting pretty close. I have 4, and I only need one more, but it can't be DNA or a witness or a CCTV because I need one of each based on the case we're doing. So we'll just continue drawing. So here I have another DNA, so I'll put that next to here. I'll draw another card. A witness for the defense. I'm pretty scared because the next card, if I draw, I could lose. So I'm going to I could discard 2 of these to get rid of one of those, but I'm just going to roll the dice. I'll draw another card. I got a search for evidence. Okay. I'll just hang on to that. Here I have an objection, which is just in time. So I'll use that to kind of put me in a safe position. Draw another card. Another CCTV. Keep drawing. Another objection, that's good. Keeping me safe. So I'm really, this is kind of where the challenge can come in. I'm just looking for one more piece of evidence. I need a shoe impression for the prosecution. So I'll just keep going through. Objection, that's good. You can only hold 3 cards in your hand. So for whatever reason, if you had like 3 objections and you couldn't play them, there's nothing to discard, and you drew a 4th, you just have to discard one of the objections. So at any time you can only hold 3 cards. Another witness. Okay. So just looking for that shoe impression for the prosecution. Okay, so finally we got to it. So if you can see here, I have one of every type of evidence. I have a cell phone, DNA, witness, CCTV, and a footwear impression evidence. Now, you don't automatically win. There's one more thing you need to finish any game. No matter what difficulty you're on, you are looking for your closing arguments. So I need to continue looking through till I get closing arguments to win. If I happen to come across 5 pieces of defense evidence during that time, you still lose. So you're going to look for it. I'm going to use this search for, actually, I'll use search for evidence. Let's draw from here. Another shoe impression. Since I have two of everything, I'm just going to discard this shoe impression and to act as a search for evidence. And this is what the case closed card looks like. Or the closing arguments card rather. There's only one copy of it, but now that I have one of each piece of evidence according to the difficulty, and I have my closing arguments card, I win. So I have one of everything, and then to end any case, you need closing arguments. So that's how you play the game. Hope you like it, and good luck.